Today, I would like to share with you the most underrated horse game of 2024. Without a doubt, many horse games have had their fair share of controversy throughout the years. From questionable pricing schemes to failing to listen to their communities, many developers have gotten away with exploitative practices. Since the pool of horse games is fairly small, overpriced content, microtransactions, paywalls, or even pay-to-win scenarios have become very common and almost made to feel normal at this point. And since many of these games are targeted towards a younger audience, it definitely leaves me wondering what the developers' intentions are. How is it okay that a young child must be told that she can't buy a single horse in a game because it costs over $30 of real money? Luckily, not every game is like this, and there are a few that are much more reasonable and aren't just out to line their pockets. I have played a lot of horse games over the years. However, there is one game that I have favored above the rest, yet it is so underrated. It has been the most entertaining horse game I have played to date, and it has kept me coming back for years. And that game is... Horse Isle 3. Horse Isle 3 is an open-world, multiplayer game with a helpful community and a large variety of activities, such as exploring, breeding, genetics, competing, crafting, building, art, and so much more that I will need to make a separate video entirely to discuss everything. This game is vast, with something for everyone. One of the aspects that drew me into the game when I first joined was the unique genetics and breeding opportunities. Every single horse in this game is completely unique. And the best part? This game is entirely free to play. You can own hundreds of horses and have access to everything in the game without ever spending a penny. But, of course, like all games, the Horse Isle 3 developers do need to make money too. In-game, there are two types of currencies. The money you earn in-game is called gold dust, while the real money currency is called Mobia. There's also a third type of currency called essence, which is collected throughout the world. This is used to unlock certain items in-game. Now, the unique thing about Mobia is that it can also be obtained in-game by purchasing it from other players with your gold dust, or by trading. I've obtained thousands of Mobia this way without purchasing it myself. But it's also available for purchase at reasonable prices on the Horse Isle 3 website to support the creators. So, what is Mobia even used for? It can of course be sold to other players for gold dust, or you can use it as a currency during trades. However, in-game, there's also a store called the Mobia store. Here, you can buy some special items, like amulets that make your horse live forever, membership that gives you extra benefits, or even a brand new horse which you can hand select indefinitely to try to find a rare coat. These are all benefits and can make your in-game life easier, but it's by no means necessary or forced upon the players in order to have a good time or progress. At first glance, the graphics might leave something to be desired, but the developers are constantly updating the game and taking player feedback into consideration. Just last year, we got new and improved gates. Personally, I find the graphics to be quite charming, cozy, and stylized. It wouldn't be Horse Isle if it was hyper-realistic or super cartoony. There's a nice middle ground that makes it unique. When first joining the game, new players sort of just get plopped into a random part of the world at a random club. Back when I first joined 4 years ago, there was no tutorial at all, and I was left to fend for myself in the wilderness, barefoot.
What kind of place is this?
Now, although new players are still struggling out here barefoot, I think that there is a short tutorial now where you get a leased horse for a week that you can buy for a small fee after a while, but there's definitely a learning curve getting started. Luckily, the community is very kind and won't hesitate to help someone out. Your best bet is to ask questions in the help chat and to read the help topics to get yourself started. I also plan on making a few Horse Isle guides for this channel in the future to help out players, so be on the lookout for those as well. Although it can be difficult at first to get the hang of everything, it's worth it in the end for the endless amount of gameplay that comes from this game. Horse Isle 3 is a fun game for everyone and anyone, without the greediness. Let me know in the comments if you already play Horse Isle 3, or if you're going to give it a try. If you are interested in trying Horse Isle 3, click the link in the description of this video to sign up. Thanks for watching!